Ladies and gentlemen, I want to share with you a principle that has the power to shield your purpose, preserve your peace, and propel you toward your destiny. It's simple yet profound. Silence is a shield. In this world of endless noise, where everyone feels compelled to speak, react, and respond, we often underestimate the strength found in staying silent. Silence is not weakness, it is wisdom. Silence is not passivity, it is power under control. Let me ask you, have you ever spoken too soon and regretted it? Have you ever revealed your plans to the wrong people, only to face unnecessary opposition? Words once released cannot be taken back. They can build bridges, but they can also set fires. That's why mastering the art of silence is not just a skill, it's a survival strategy. Silence protects your purpose. Not every dream needs to be shared. Not every plan should be announced. Sometimes we talk too much, revealing our visions to people who lack the capacity to understand or support them. Your silence can safeguard what is still in the process of being birthed. Remember, even seeds grow in silence before they break through the ground. Silence guards your relationships. Not every argument needs your participation. Not every insult requires a response. When we learn to stay silent in the face of conflict, we demonstrate maturity and strength. Silence can disarm hostility and create space for reflection. Often, the greatest victories in relationships come not from what you say, but from what you withhold. Silence builds your character. It takes discipline to stay quiet when you feel the urge to defend yourself. It takes humility to remain silent when you know you're right. But in that silence, you develop patience, self-control, and wisdom. The strongest people are not those who always speak the loudest, but those who know when not to speak at all. Silence is a strategic weapon. Even the lion knows the power of silence. It doesn't roar while stalking its prey. It moves with quiet confidence. In the same way, silence allows you to observe, analyze, and position yourself for success. It gives you clarity in the midst of chaos and ensures your actions are deliberate and effective. Today, I challenge you to embrace silence as your ally. Speak when it matters and stay silent when it's wise. Protect your thoughts, your dreams, and your energy. Remember, silence is not emptiness, it is fullness restrained. It is the mark of a person who understands their worth and their purpose. Let your silence speak louder than your words. Let it declare that you are confident, focused, and unstoppable. Protect yourself by staying silent and watch how your life transforms. Silence is a principle that often goes unnoticed in our fast-paced, communication-driven world. Yet, it holds immense power, especially when it comes to safeguarding one's purpose. Purpose is the reason for which we exist. It is the core of who we are and what we are meant to accomplish in life. Protecting this purpose is vital because it forms the foundation for personal fulfillment and success. In this context, silence becomes more than just the absence of words. It becomes a deliberate strategy for preservation and progress. When we have a vision, idea, or goal, it is natural to feel excited about sharing it with others. Sharing brings a sense of validation and connection, but it also carries risks. Not everyone will understand or support what we are working toward. Some may be indifferent, others may even become obstacles. This is why staying silent about your purpose during its formative stages is so crucial. Silence protects your purpose by giving it time to develop, mature, and grow without interference. Much like a seed planted in the soil, your purpose needs a period of incubation, and this process requires privacy and patience. Consider the way seeds grow in nature. When a seed is first planted, it is buried underground where it is protected from external forces. In this hidden environment, the seed germinates, taking in nutrients and moisture from the soil. This process is silent and unseen. If the seed were prematurely exposed to the surface, it would be vulnerable to harsh weather, predators, or being uprooted before it has a chance to sprout strong roots. Similarly, when you speak too soon about your goals, dreams, you expose them to criticism, doubt, and negativity before they are ready to withstand such challenges. Another important aspect of silence is that it allows you to focus. Speaking about your purpose too often or too early can dilute your energy. When you explain your plans repeatedly, you may find yourself expending mental energy trying to justify them rather than working on them. This is particularly true if you encounter skepticism or opposition. Silence helps you conserve your focus and energy for what truly matters, turning your vision into reality. Instead of talking about what you will do, you direct your efforts toward actually doing it. Silence also gives you the opportunity to refine your ideas. When you keep your purpose to yourself, you have the freedom to think, plan, and make adjustments without external influence. Too often, when we share our ideas prematurely, we invite opinions that may not align with our vision. While constructive feedback can be valuable, unsolicited advice from those who do not understand your goals can lead to confusion or self-doubt. Silence protects you from being swayed by opinions that could derail your progress. Furthermore, silence shields your purpose from envy and competition. In a world where comparison is rampant and competition is fierce, revealing too much can invite unnecessary rivalry. There are individuals who, knowingly or unknowingly, might attempt to undermine your efforts out of jealousy or fear of your success. Staying silent ensures that your progress remains your own. It allows you to work in peace without the pressure of external expectations or interference from others. Silence is also a tool for observation and learning. When you speak less, you listen more. This opens the door to gaining valuable insights and understanding the environment around you. In the pursuit of your purpose, it is essential to stay informed and adapt to circumstances. By staying silent, you position yourself to observe trends, learn from others, and make informed decisions without distraction. Silence does not mean secrecy born out of fear or distrust. Instead, it is a deliberate act of stewardship over your purpose. It demonstrates wisdom and discernment in choosing when to speak and when to hold back. There will be a time to share your purpose with the world, but that time should come when you are ready, when your purpose is firmly established and you have laid the groundwork for its success. In every area of life, there are examples of how silence protects and strengthens. I think of great inventors, leaders, and visionaries who spent years working behind the scenes before unveiling their breakthroughs. Their silence allowed them to perfect their craft, overcome challenges, and emerge with something impactful and enduring. These individuals understood that speaking too soon could expose them to unnecessary criticism or competition. Protecting your purpose is not about hiding in fear or avoiding interaction with others. It is about recognizing the value of timing, discretion, and focus. By staying silent, you give yourself the space to nurture your purpose, refine your strategies, and build the resilience needed to achieve your goals. Silence is not just an absence of sound. It is the presence of intentionality, the act of safeguarding what matters most to you. Silence is one of the most underrated tools for building and maintaining healthy relationships. In a world that encourages constant communication, we often overlook the value of staying silent at the right moments. Silence is not just the absence of speech. It is a powerful way to express restraint, wisdom, and emotional intelligence. Relationships thrive on trust, understanding, and respect, and silence plays a critical role in fostering these elements. One of the most significant ways silence guards your relationships is by preventing unnecessary conflict. In every relationship, disagreements and misunderstandings are inevitable. They arise from differences in perspective, experiences, and emotions. When tensions are high, the natural response for many is to speak out, defend themselves, or retaliate. However, speaking in the heat of the moment often escalates conflicts rather than resolving them. Words spoken in anger or frustration can inflict lasting damage, creating wounds that are difficult to heal. Silence, on the other hand, allows emotions to settle. It creates space for reflection, giving both parties the opportunity to think about their words and actions before responding. By choosing silence, you prioritize peace over proving a point. Silence also demonstrates maturity in relationships. It shows that you are capable of controlling your emotions and resisting the urge to react impulsively. When someone says or does something that upsets you, staying silent is a way of saying, I value this relationship more than the need to be right. This level of self-control not only prevents unnecessary arguments, but also earns the respect of others. People are more likely to trust and value someone who can remain composed and measured, even in challenging situations. Another important aspect of silence is its ability to convey empathy. In relationships, there are moments when listening is far more powerful than speaking. When someone shares their struggles, pain, or frustrations, they are not always looking for solutions or advice. Often they simply want to feel heard and understood. By staying silent and giving them your full attention, you validate their feelings and show that you care. Silence in these moments communicates, "I am here for you," in a way that words cannot. It builds a deeper connection, strengthening the bond between individuals. Silence also protects relationships by allowing room for forgiveness. Forgiveness is essential for any relationship to thrive, but it requires time and thought. When we are hurt by someone's actions or words, our first instinct may be to confront them immediately or express our pain. However, doing so while emotions are raw can lead to more misunderstandings. Silence gives you the chance to process your feelings, gain perspective, and approach the situation with a clear mind. It helps you avoid saying things you might regret and creates an environment where reconciliation can occur more naturally. In addition to guarding against conflict, silence can also be a way to protect the privacy and integrity of your relationships. Not every aspect of a relationship needs to be shared with others. Oversharing personal details with friends, family, or colleagues can create unnecessary complications and invite opinions that may not be helpful. Silence ensures that the intimate aspects of your relationships remain sacred, allowing trust and confidentiality to flourish. Silence is equally valuable in professional relationships. In the workplace, disagreements or differences of opinion are common. Reacting impulsively to criticism or challenges can harm your reputation and relationships with colleagues. By staying silent in moments of tension, you demonstrate professionalism and emotional intelligence. Silence allows you to gather your thoughts, respond thoughtfully, and maintain a positive working relationship with others. Silence also encourages self-awareness and reflection. In relationships, it is easy to focus on the faults or shortcomings of the other person. However, silence gives you the opportunity to turn inward and examine your own role in the relationship. It allows you to ask important questions such as, "Am I contributing to this problem?" or "What can I do to improve this situation?" This introspection leads to personal growth, which in turn strengthens your relationships. Silence does not mean avoiding communication altogether. It is about choosing the right moments to speak and the right moments to remain quiet. It is about understanding that words are powerful and should be used with care. When you practice silence strategically, you create an environment where trust, understanding, and respect can thrive. In every relationship, whether personal or professional, silence is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows that you value the connection enough to pause, listen, and reflect before speaking. Silence creates space for growth, healing, and understanding. It guards your relationships by protecting them from unnecessary harm and nurturing them with patience and wisdom. By embracing the power of silence, you cultivate relationships that are built on a foundation of trust, respect, and mutual care. Silence is often misunderstood as a sign of passivity or weakness, yet it is one of the most profound tools for building character. Character is the foundation of a person's life. It determines how we handle challenges, interact with others, and pursue our goals. Strength of character requires discipline, self-control, and wisdom, all of which are cultivated through the intentional practice of silence. One of the most significant ways silence shapes character is by teaching self-discipline. In a world where people are quick to speak, react, or defend themselves, choosing silence requires restraint. It is easy to voice opinions, argue, or express frustration without thinking about the consequences. Silence, however, demands that you pause and assess the situation. This pause creates a moment of self-awareness, allowing you to decide whether speaking will add value or cause harm. Each time you choose silence over impulsiveness, you strengthen your ability to remain composed under pressure. Over time, this discipline becomes a core aspect of your character, enabling you to navigate life with greater wisdom and control. Silence also fosters patience, another essential element of character. In a culture of instant gratification, waiting can feel uncomfortable. Many people fill moments of silence with unnecessary words or actions simply to avoid the discomfort of stillness. Yet, silence requires you to embrace stillness and trust the process of growth. Patience cultivated through silence teaches you that not every situation requires an immediate response. Some problems resolve themselves with time, and some answers come only when you wait. This patience extends to your interactions with others, allowing you to approach relationships and challenges with greater understanding and empathy. Another way silence builds character is by encouraging introspection. In the constant noise of daily life, it is easy to lose sight of your values, goals, and purpose. Silence provides a space for reflection, helping you connect with your inner self. During moments of silence, you can examine your thoughts, assess your actions, and evaluate your progress toward personal growth. This introspection is essential for self-improvement, as it allows you to identify areas where you can grow and make better choices in the future. A strong character is built on the foundation of self-awareness, and silence is the tool that makes this awareness possible. Silence also cultivates humility, a trait that is central to strong character. Speaking often or loudly can sometimes stem from a desire to assert authority or prove worth. Silence, on the other hand, demonstrates confidence without the need for validation. It shows that you are secure enough in yourself to listen rather than dominate conversations. Humility developed through silence allows you to respect others' perspectives and recognize that you do not always need to have the last word. This humility not only strengthens your relationships, but also earns you the respect and trust of those around you. Resilience is another key aspect of character that is enhanced by silence. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and moments of adversity. In difficult times, it is natural to feel overwhelmed or to want to voice frustration. However, silence teaches you to endure hardships with grace. It allows you to process emotions without being consumed by them, and to focus on finding solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Resilience built through silence gives you the strength to face life's trials with courage and determination. Silence also nurtures emotional intelligence, a critical component of character. Emotional intelligence involves the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions, as well as the emotions of others. Silence plays a vital role in developing this skill by giving you the space to observe and reflect. When you remain silent, you can better understand the dynamics of a situation, identify the emotions at play, and respond in a way that is thoughtful and constructive. This level of emotional intelligence enables you to navigate complex social situations and build meaningful connections with others. In addition to these personal benefits, silence helps you build credibility and respect in your interactions with others. People are drawn to those who speak with intention and purpose, rather than impulsively or excessively. By practicing silence, you develop a reputation for being thoughtful and wise. When you do choose to speak, your words carry more weight because they are seen as deliberate and meaningful. This respect reinforces your character, making you a person of integrity and influence. Silence is not just about refraining from speaking, it is about cultivating a mindset of mindfulness, self-control, and intentionality. It allows you to rise above the noise of daily life and focus on what truly matters. As you practice silence, you develop the qualities that define a strong character: patience, humility, resilience, emotional intelligence, and self-discipline. These traits empower you to navigate life with purpose and authenticity, leaving a lasting impact on those around you. Silence is not an absence of action, but a powerful force for shaping the person you are destined to become. Silence is a tool that, when used wisely, can become one of the most powerful strategies in life. Often, people underestimate the value of silence, associating it with inaction or submission. In reality, silence is a deliberate act of control and focus that can help you navigate challenges, make informed decisions, and position yourself for success. Understanding silence as a strategic weapon allows you to harness its power to achieve your goals and protect your interests. One of the most significant advantages of silence as a strategy is that it allows you to observe and gather information. In any situation, whether personal, professional, or social, silence creates space for you to pay attention to what is happening around you. When you are silent, you listen more effectively and notice details that others might miss. These observations can provide valuable insights into people's intentions, emotions, and motivations. Armed with this understanding, you can make better decisions and respond to situations with greater precision and confidence. Silence also provides you with the opportunity to think critically and plan your actions carefully. In moments of pressure or uncertainty, speaking impulsively can lead to mistakes or misunderstandings. Silence, on the other hand, allows you to pause and assess the situation before taking action. This pause is not a sign of indecision. It is a deliberate step to ensure that your response aligns with your goals and values. By staying silent, you create room for thoughtful analysis, enabling you to choose the most effective course of action. Another way silence acts as a strategic weapon is by keeping others uncertain about your intentions. When you remain silent, you maintain an element of mystery, making it difficult for others to predict your next move. This unpredictability can be a significant advantage in negotiations, conflicts, or competitive situations. It forces others to reveal their positions, strategies, or assumptions, giving you the upper hand. Silence allows you to control the flow of information and dictate the pace of the interaction, putting you in a position of strength. Silence is particularly powerful in resolving conflicts or managing difficult conversations. In emotionally charged situations, people often feel compelled to fill the silence with explanations, justifications, or accusations. However, reacting too quickly can escalate tensions and make the situation worse. By choosing silence, you create a moment of pause that can diffuse emotions and encourage reflection. Silence signals that you are not reacting impulsively, which can help de-escalate the conflict and open the door for constructive dialogue. This strategic use of silence demonstrates maturity and composure, earning you respect even in challenging circumstances. In addition to its use in interpersonal situations, silence can be a critical tool in achieving long-term goals. When you are working toward a significant objective, announcing your plans too early can expose you to unnecessary scrutiny or competition. By staying silent, you protect your progress and give yourself the freedom to work without external interference. Silence allows you to focus on the task at hand, ensuring that your actions speak louder than your words. When the time comes to reveal your achievements, they will carry greater impact because they are backed by tangible results rather than empty promises. Silence also strengthens your ability to adapt and respond to changing circumstances. In moments of silence, you can reflect on what is working and what is not. This self-assessment helps you identify opportunities for improvement and make adjustments to your approach. Silence enables you to stay flexible and resilient, ensuring that you remain aligned with your goals even when faced with unexpected challenges. This adaptability is a key component of strategic thinking, allowing you to navigate complex situations with confidence and clarity. Furthermore, silence empowers you to maintain control over your emotions and reactions. In high-stakes or stressful situations, emotions can cloud judgment and lead to hasty decisions. Silence provides a buffer between stimulus and response, giving you the time to process your feelings and choose a measured reaction. This emotional regulation not only protects your interests but also enhances your credibility and influence. People are more likely to trust and respect someone who remains calm and composed even under pressure. Silence is not about avoiding communication or withholding information indefinitely. It is about using discretion to ensure that your words and actions are intentional and effective. When you speak after a period of silence, your words carry greater weight and significance. This selective use of speech reinforces your authority and ensures that your message is heard and remembered. The strategic power of silence lies in its ability to create opportunities, protect your interests, and amplify your impact. It allows you to observe, plan, and act with precision, ensuring that every step you take is deliberate and meaningful. Silence is not a sign of passivity. It is an active choice to remain focused and in control. By embracing silence as a strategic weapon, you position yourself for success and demonstrate the strength and wisdom that comes from mastering the art of restraint. Silence is often viewed as a passive act, but in reality, it is a powerful statement of confidence and focus. Choosing to stay silent when others feel the need to speak constantly shows that you have a clear understanding of your worth and purpose. It reflects a level of self-assurance that does not rely on external validation or constant verbal expression. Silence is not just about withholding words, it is a deliberate act of prioritizing what matters most, channeling your energy toward achieving meaningful goals. One of the clearest ways silence demonstrates confidence is through its ability to convey self-control. When you resist the urge to respond impulsively or react to every comment, you show that you are in command of your emotions and actions. This level of control is a hallmark of confidence, as it signals that you are not easily swayed by external pressures. People who can remain silent in challenging situations are often perceived as calm and composed, qualities that naturally inspire respect and trust from others. Silence also communicates focus by redirecting attention away from unnecessary distractions. In a world filled with noise and constant demands for attention, the ability to remain silent is a sign of discipline and clarity. It shows that you are not wasting energy on things that do not contribute to your goals. Instead, you are fully present and intentional about where you direct your thoughts and actions. This level of focus is essential for success in any area of life, as it ensures that your efforts are aligned with your priorities. Another way silence demonstrates confidence is by showing that you are comfortable with yourself. People who feel the need to fill every silence with words often do so out of insecurity or fear of being misunderstood. Silence, on the other hand, reflects a deep sense of self-assurance. It indicates that you do not need to prove your worth or defend your position constantly. This quiet confidence speaks volumes, often making a stronger impression than words ever could. When you are silent, you give others the opportunity to see your actions, achievements, and demeanor as reflections of your character. Silence also strengthens your ability to listen actively, which is a powerful indicator of confidence and focus. When you are silent, you can fully engage with what others are saying, demonstrating that you value their perspectives. Active listening builds trust and fosters deeper connections, both personally and professionally. It shows that you are not preoccupied with crafting your response, but are genuinely interested in understanding the other person. This ability to listen without distraction is a rare skill that enhances your influence and makes your interactions more meaningful. In moments of decision-making or problem-solving, silence is a key component of focus and confidence. It allows you to think critically and evaluate all available information before taking action. By staying silent, you avoid the pitfalls of speaking prematurely or making hasty judgments. Instead, you create space for thoughtful analysis, ensuring that your decisions are well-informed and aligned with your objectives. This deliberate approach not only improves the quality of your choices, but also reinforces your reputation as a thoughtful and strategic individual. Silence is also a powerful tool for maintaining your boundaries and protecting your energy. Confident people understand that not every situation requires their input or attention. By choosing silence in certain moments, you preserve your mental and emotional resources for what truly matters. This selective engagement reflects a deep sense of focus and purpose, showing that you are intentional about where and how you invest your energy. It demonstrates that you are in control of your time and priorities, a quality that others often admire and respect. In professional settings, silence can be a particularly effective way to convey confidence. For example, in meetings or negotiations, staying silent allows you to observe the dynamics of the conversation and gather insights before contributing. This measured approach ensures that when you do speak, your words carry greater impact. Silence also creates a sense of presence, as it signals that you are fully engaged and attentive. People are more likely to value your input when it is delivered thoughtfully and intentionally, making silence a strategic asset in building credibility and influence. Furthermore, silence demonstrates focus by reducing distractions and enhancing productivity. When you prioritize silence in your daily life, you create an environment that supports deep work and concentration. This focused state allows you to tackle complex tasks, solve problems, and achieve your goals more efficiently. Silence acts as a shield against the noise of external influences, helping you stay aligned with your vision and purpose. Ultimately, silence is a reflection of inner strength and clarity. It shows that you are not defined by the opinions of others or the need for constant validation. Instead, you are guided by a strong sense of self and a clear understanding of what you want to achieve. By embracing silence as a tool for demonstrating confidence and focus, you cultivate qualities that set you apart as a leader and a person of integrity. Silence becomes a statement of who you are, a reminder that true power often lies in what is said, but in what is intentionally left unsaid.